The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Glad to have you with us. Elliott T. Bauer Stadium in Huntsville, Texas, home of the Sam Houston Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Sam Houston Bearcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bearcats will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Smith. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Liberty's offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Gives it on the option. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking downfield, it's Vasco. That's caught. It's Lee. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Copeland. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Copeland. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Just keeps slinging it. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the Flames will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. So the Sam Houston Bearcats offense will go to work for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And the Bearcats want to move quickly.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. To the ground with the back. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Flames have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Vasco. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks the tackle. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Now the play fake. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the Flames line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
And the Bearcats are in the hurry out.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicated.
There he goes. He has the first and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Now from inside the red zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. To the air on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. And he's wrestled to the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
That's defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. One final play before the end of the quarter. Trying to get the corner. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Dropping back, it's Basco. With the catch, it's Lee.
Well, not a lot the defense can do on that play. They got a curl route. They're playing zone coverage. Everybody got dropped to their spots correctly, but there was just way too much velocity on that throw. They didn't have a chance to break that one.
The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
Makes the catch. It's Thurman. Turning it on. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. And the Flames had this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Thurman. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Flames can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The lone back's got it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Flames line it up with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Flames. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Pittsburgh is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in the Steel City. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Florida State. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab on the big throw. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. The Bearcats will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. The give is to Williams. Powers through the defender. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Look out, he's got room. Sweet spin. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Back to pass on 2nd down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Vasco. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Flames are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Grab near the sticks, it's Copeland. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Flames will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Lee. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Lost the defense, he's wide open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Running the option, it's Vasco. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal blocking back.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Caught in the backfield, it's Lee. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Flames can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Clement. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Copeland. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Vasco. He's got it on the run. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. A 69-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Unloads it left. Got his man. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. After losing yardage on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 10. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Porter. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He'll do it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking downfield, it's Vasco.
Man, these read options are so hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk, but it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the football, well then fine, I'm going to pull the ball right now and to use your aggressiveness against you. But if you want to sit back, then fine, I'm going to give the ball right now and get a little chunk of yards.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Lockett. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. This will likely be the last play of the half. Grabbed over the middle, it's Copeland. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Huntsville. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
Fielded in the end zone. It's O'Neal. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Makuba. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give to the tailback. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line. Out of the shotgun on third down. He's got his man across the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Rides the back and leaves it. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Sam Houston. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Tcfssl.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Maryland is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Penn State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To throw, it's Vasco. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
And the Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Leaves it with the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got it in the middle. It's Thurman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Flames send out the punt unit. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Looking to throw for it. He lets it fly. Makes a grab on the shot. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Quarterback on the keeper.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry up. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's third and goal. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Lee. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Vasco. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And first and goal, I think a lot of people get very conservative. Let's run the football. You know, let's be very predictable. You can't be predictable, right, Palmer? You got to be aggressive, but what happened?
Well, I like the idea of calling a pass play down there, but hey, for quarterbacks, it's touchdowns, checkdowns, or throwaways. You are not taking a sack under any circumstance right there. That quarterback's...
Touchdown, Flames! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They'll try to tack one more on their score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bearcats in the hurry-up.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the fourth quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well. So this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the Bearcats just outside the 40. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. To the air, it's Basco. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Copeland. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll keep it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're throwing for it on 4th down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Red pass, it's complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the 1st down. A few more 1st downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line. The give as they work on that clock. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1. to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quick. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
The give is to Williams. Got the first down and still on his feet. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll run this one off right tackle. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Vasco. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it, 1st down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter,
pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Into the house. Touchdown, Liberty.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's O'Neal. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He's got him. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give to the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Finds his target down the middle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The quarterback takes a knee. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually start